Hello everyone, welcome back to the thrilling conclusion of an Invisible Ink playthrough. More missions, kind of celebrating the voiceover recordings. And we're about to jump into the last mission, although, well, we're going to jump into the map screen in a minute. I'll be back with you once Central and so on are done chatting.
The mouse takes the cheese. Snap.
Target resolved.
That's practically in my backyard. How the hell did they keep that hidden?
Plot a direct course. Thank you, monster.
Thank me later. I'll meet you there. I've got to see this rig in person.
Operator, ready the team. This is going to be a wild ride.
I forgot how short a chat they have here. They spend so much longer on some of the mid-game missions. This was just like, oh, by the way, you're done with the game. Get ready. Anyway, Monster has some stuff for sale. A cooker, I think, would be pretty sweet for OMNI. I'm happy to buy that. I have to sort through all the garbage I'm currently carrying. I mean, it's all mostly pretty good. We should run into a couple guards with no armor, so the Volt Baton could be useful. I think the Drone Maintenance Toolkit, despite having bought it and then never used it, I don't know. It might not be worth a slot. It has cooldown and charges. So, we could use it on a, I'm sure they'll have some scary drones, but I don't know if this is necessarily worth a slot. What's all the goodies we got with Draco from the Expo? Right, we got this new... I mean, this weapon is going to die in one use. I don't know if I necessarily want to carry it, but it is, quite good. It has 3 armor piercing and a very long KO time. Okay, we can get rid of, this, for example.
Arbitrage is a beautiful thing.
I'm not going to have a chance to use that. And the Biogenic Dart, it doesn't have armor piercing. It takes up a slot. Get out of here.
Credits.
It might be reasonable to go in encumbered if I had to. I wonder if the Paralyzer might be unnecessary at this point. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. And I guess we could give Draco... Do we have any lethal weapons he can wield? Maybe just this? That way if he happens to run into a guard he wants to kill, he can do it. I mean, that would be true for anyone, of course, but in particular, Draco would gain a skill upgrade, because I keep, killing guards and then forgetting to scan them. It's very sad. I mean, I do have space for 4 more items without being encumbered, so I can just load this all up on International. Oh, I have 2 Volt Batons, or batons. Right. One of them uses ammo. No. One of them uses power, and the other one doesn't. Yeah, that's a really nice baton. This one takes power and doesn't armor pierce. Obviously, the experimental ones from the Tech Expo are stronger, right? But this one takes no power and does armor pierce. It has a cooldown, obviously, so there's a downside to that. I think this is what we'll go with. Right? Everyone has sort of at least one panic button option. Draco's got the smoke grenade. The other 2 have flash grenades, and also International. Banks has a hologram projector. She's got a stim. She's got a gun. Yeah, I mean we're pretty well kitted, I would say. Right. There's a cooker I can buy.
Motivated seller. You won't beat this price.
Well, I obviously will buy it. I don't even...
This isn't a lending library,
I was gonna say I'll just buy it and even if I don't equip it, it's not like I need the money, right? But I guess in principle I could run into $4,000 worth of stuff I want in the shop if there's several very expensive, very good items. So I shouldn't just do that for fun. I can't read this tooltip. Come on, guys. Everything else goes to the bottom of the screen. This one goes to the top? What is that all about? Do all the experimental items do that? No. Oh, this isn't an experimental one. I bought this. It was just very expensive. Yeah, all the others are going to the bottom. This one reliably goes to the top. Is that because it doesn't fit off the bottom either, and so it chooses the top, and then that's even worse? I don't know. What if I put it over there? No. Okay, whatever. I mean, I could take Draco's experimental disruptor, which only has one charge anyway.
I'm
Sure.
taking a big risk selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it. All sales are final. Well, as soon as we close this connection, at least.
I mean, I could even bring this and be encumbered and just like drop it on the floor turn 1, and that's better than leaving it, right? It costs me 1 AP and it leaves me the option to maybe use it. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it.
We don't know much about this facility, but if Monster is correct, it holds the most powerful computer system in the world. We need to get down there and plug Incognita into that mainframe. She'll have root access to SecNet and will be able to cover our tracks. Monster and I will be joining the infiltration team. We have the tools and the expertise needed to do the AI transfer, and there's no sense in holding back now. This will be our final test. They hit us hard, and we've only had 72 hours to crawl back from the brink. But I have faith in the team we've rebuilt. Don't make me look foolish for believing in you, Operator. Let's go.
Thanks for the reminder, Central, that in fact I will have an agent to equip this with. So, okay, we're not going to listen to her a
We
second
don't know much.
Also, there were like this. I feel like this mission is going to be a cakewalk compared to the last one. There aren't. I chatted with the Discord after recording it. Well, after publishing it, and there aren't supposed to be that many spec droids, and that was just one of a few things that were a bit funny on that level.
We're in. I've forgotten how much I dislike the transport beam.
1011. Shutting down.
Damn it. I'll try to do a manual restart, but it's going to hurt.
Welcome to the Incog Systems Climate Modeling Platform. System date is June 27, 2045. Would you like to update the system date?
She's back, but there's no telling how long she's going to stay lucid. We need to work fast.
There should be a security hub somewhere on this level. I can get us into the central server room from there.
Okay, we're here. All right, what's the banter for the new guys? Comms link is up, okay. And then Monster insults me. Who has my extra item? Draco. Okay, well, why don't you, like, I don't know. Let's give Monster the flash grenade, actually. I don't know about that. I don't really want to give him the drone hacking kit because he's slow. I mean, really all I want to do is just, like, put something... I almost threw... I was like, oh my god, did I accidentally throw that? Should have picked something that can't be thrown. Actually, we should probably give that to Central, huh? Where's Central? Down here? Because her weapon sucks. Wouldn't hurt her to have an extra. Or actually even a flash grenade? she's currently the only person on the team who doesn't have an emergency weapon, right? And Banks has 2? So maybe just... Oh no, this doesn't work. I'm getting all mixed up. Let's give Monster Central's kind of bad weapon to go with his good one. And then to go with her good weapon, she can take a flash grenade as well, in case she gets into trouble twice. And then we could maybe move some stuff around here. Give Banks the drone toolkit. Sure. Okay, so we want... First of all... Oh, I forgot. Okay. Doesn't actually even things out. We want Banks to go check this out. Because she's good at doors.
Those are the same uniforms from the research lab. We've been fighting the same adversary the entire time.
Obviously, I want to wisp this guy. By the way, happy to see the drone uplink node so soon. I want to wisp him, but it's not necessarily clear that that's going to be a good idea. Because I don't, as usual, I want to hack this not on turn 1 if I can get away with it. I'll probably station Monster here to just hack it indefinitely, since he's not very good at scouting. Eventually, of course, you do have to move him. Okay, looks like we could maybe afford to open this door and get a peek. This could go wrong. Okay. Alright, this is as good a wisp as we could get this turn. I don't know that I want a wisp at all, though. Let's just see what these 2 guards we know about are doing. Okay. So he's not very friendly, but it's not the end of the world. We can hide from him if we want to stay in the room. Which, at the moment, there's nowhere else to... No, that's not true. I could hack the camera if I had to, but I definitely don't want to. Okay, he's leaving. So I think we're putting Draco, like, here. Monster's gonna park here until we know which way is the direction we want to go in. I may as well unlock this so we can find out if the AI has padlock. And I'll put International down here. Just because she's substantially better at hacking than Monster is, we'll get a few more hash keys out of her. Ooh, also she gets to see this one. That's really nice. Okay, so power uplink. I don't actually know. I very well might need this shock mine. There could be a door here. On this square. It seems a little unlikely, but certainly possible. Anything I definitely don't want? This shock mine I don't need. So I can parasite a couple things. Start on the drone uplink node. I hate these things. And I can take 2 more if I want with the power I have this turn. Probably want the power supply. There's probably a door here, right? Because these laser grids never completely block off an area to you. It's always possible to get around. Likewise, red doors. So... Like, the way into this area, right, kind of has to be through here, unless it's, like, around like this, which is possible. We can already see there's no door here. So there would have to be one, like, over here, and then that's a really long way around. None of this is impossible, but it seems likely that there's a door here. Well, you know what? It should be pretty safe with Central to open this door. Like, not guaranteed safe, I guess, but close. There is a door there. Okay. And also a shock mine. Anyway, I started thinking about whether there was a door here because I was thinking, do I need this power supply? And I think the answer is the power supply would be way nicer to take than, like, 2 cameras and a shock mine. Because all this room is guarding is this door. And if I take out the power supply instead, I don't need this door. And I can save myself from having to hack all of that junk. Now, how much power am I going to have next turn? Probably a lot. 6 and 7 more. 13, 14, 15 more, right? Yeah, because I'm getting 13 here, 1 from power uplink, and I believe 1 from the augment, distributed processing. So I should have like 17 power, which means I shouldn't be too worried about spending some here to hack even 1 firewall, because that's more efficient than flailing it. So let's take this camera. I expect I'll want to flail both of these next turn. Who ended up with the drone tools? It must be Banks, right? It is, okay. Not that, I mean, we haven't seen any drones yet, so I don't know necessarily if that matters. I could put Banks here. That's safe as far as the guards we currently have. But I'd be pretty worried about that. It's not a very safe space to be. So instead, I'm going to back up and put her here. I think. Well, one thing that occurs to me is it would be nice to use Banks's hacking chip, right? So maybe what I should do is put her like here and toss up a hologram projector so that she's I mean, here maybe is about as good, but I want her to, if possible, not be on the path of someone who enters this room and tries to go over to this door. I don't want the hologram projector to be heard in that case. So I guess this would be the closest I could be safely, right? I could go here, obviously, but then the path to this door is blocked. So I think this is sort of the furthest forward place that's still reasonably safe, although by no means guaranteed. Oh, it's still not safe. Miscalculated somehow. Okay. Well, then I guess here, ambushing with the Volt Baton. She can't ambush. Oh, she can stim though to here. I think that's worth it. I mean, it's a 7-turn cooldown, but maybe it's not worth it. Actually, this is pretty safe. Nah, not really. If someone's coming through this door to go here, they're still gonna spot her. This is definitely the safest spot. Oh. We could use a flashback, although I guess it costs power, so... It doesn't say it ignores armor, by the way, but it doesn't say it doesn't. It's not clear. The AoE effect is sort of like a, you know, a vanilla Shock Trap 3 and makes me think it would ignore armor, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think we want to kill this guy straight away. Having basics down here is nice, actually, because there's another red door. Okay, yeah. Let's use the stim and hide here, I guess.
Warning.
Can't ambush, that's true. Draco could ambush, but it won't do anything. Because anyone who gets to here will have had to have turned from here and then seen him, so... Actually... Could toss a hologram projector here. So if someone is facing Draco, they'll be like, whoa, what was that? And they'll run in to investigate the hologram, and then we'll gank them, right? That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Hologram projector cooldown is not something I'm super worried about. It's only one turn. Whoops, dropped something. And this way, Draco's ambush is actually useful and could protect us from a guard. Okay, that seems fine. May as well...
Warning. Warning.
Oh, this uses power too, huh? Fine, whatever. I was like, oh, I have something that costs 0. Yeah, but it's flail. The second use is not free. Everyone, I guess, should get some peeks in, just in case. Maybe I should have left this door open, actually. You've already got a peek. You guys can peek. Just give me the best possible view on any doors that get opened. Pulse drone in here, or some analog to it. Multiple guards walking into this room. Okay, just a normal pulse drone. And then our guy walked out of the room. And then someone came back in? Pretty crowded in there. There's the frost spire.
The mean temperature in Buenos Aires last month was 37 degrees Celsius. This represents a 3% increase over the previous year. Anthropogenic factors show no indication of slowing.
Okay, so I'm going to take this console first, in case the AI has something that notifies them when you hack a console. I guess on the other hand, they might have something that reboots a console, in which case I'd rather take this one first so I can still get hash keys out of it. Oh well. Seems like neither. Great. So, a question to ask is, do we think that we can get enough hash keys to erase evolving programming by the end of this? God, I can't believe there's 7 fucking subroutines. How did I ever, like... I feel like the first time I did a Programs Extended Hostile AI OMNI mission, there were only like 3 subroutines. And then the last one was like self-evolving programming, and it could like add more subroutines. Now, I mean, in fairness, that was a foundry, not a mainframe. So it makes sense that mainframe is harder, and I've done mainframe since then as well. So I guess this shouldn't be a surprise to me, unless it changed? But there's just so much going on. Like, do I just click this and assume it's self-evolving programming and try to, like, rush for it as fast as I can? Because I think I could take it out before it could spawn anything else. But in the meantime, I'd be at the mercy of these other, like, 5 things. Not even knowing what they are. I think we can just... try to let it spawn self-evolving programming once, and then try to catch up with it after that. It cost me 1 extra hash key, well, more really, because I have to pay to find out what the other one is, and then I still have to cope with all the stuff, which might mean spending more hash keys. I mean, on the other hand, this isn't like programs extended with extended alarms. Alarm level 1 is not going to like instantly kill me. I could just sit very quietly with my hands in my lap for the first alarm level, more or less, to try to avoid provoking any kind of response while I work on self-evolving programming. I don't even know how safe my room is, though. Like, I could get pinged. Well, okay. If that happens, I can dodge. I think it's more important to know what's going on than to try to stop more things from going on. So let's start here. Oversight. Send a guard to investigate the objective room. So, fine. Now give me this one. Haste. It's always haste. Why is this on cooldown, by the way? I know some stuff starts... Maybe everything the AI does starts on cooldown? I don't know. I don't think that's true, but maybe it is. Alright, Central, you have nothing better to do than just to observe this guy. I guess it's not true. I could have opened the door and tried to peek in there. Whoa, everyone's AP is really low. So the AI has done something to me. I don't think it was the Frostspire. That thing was too far away. It was way over here. It didn't reach any of us. And everyone has 3 less AP than they should. Which is a lot, by the way. Like, even Blizzard in the Neptune facility was only -1. This is rude as hell. Okay, well, maybe the whole sitting quiet with my hands in my lap plan is looking more appealing now. Because I can't do anything anyway, and I don't know why yet. Key card. Okay. That's gonna put a tax on me, for sure. Alright, alright. Let's start by taking a... No, not leash. Start by taking a camera. This is weird. This had 3 firewalls last turn, and it still has 3 after being parasited. So either a hostile AI or a nearby Plastek guard who buffs firewalls, maybe? Not sure which. Probably... They don't usually run like anything but Omni guards in here, right? And I don't think the hacker does that. I think it must be the hostile AI somehow. Although, I don't know what routine would do that. Obviously, like Buckler, some day 1 stuff, but I don't think it would have that in Omni. Maybe it's allowed. There's also stuff like, I don't know, that affects a device and also nearby devices. Anyway, I don't know. Let's just grab this and see what's up. Okay, only 1 guard in here, and he can't see, and he's the Omni hacker. That's great. Sort of. Ah, okay. He is mainframe sensory, so that explains why this was buffed. He has a huge range, right, on recapturing? Yeah, 6 tiles. I mean, I would love to just, like, walk in there and shoot him. Oh, I can sprint, even though I have less than my max. That's somehow different from, like... the blizzard that we saw, right? So I kind of want to finish hacking this power supply with Banks, and then have Draco sprint to here and then ambush with his baton, drawing the guy into the room and then killing him. It's a little dangerous because we know there's more guards in this area, but I would just love for him to not exist. But I have to move Banks first, because he's going to get re-distracted when I hack this thing, which I do think I want to do. I guess I could re-distract him by, like, taking this pulse drone or something. I can't see it. And I can't easily get an agent in position to see it. So, never mind that. Really? I didn't realize I didn't have that corner of the room. I thought two people had walked in here. I didn't realize, okay, I forgot about, I was like, I guess I was wrong. There were only two. But I not only couldn't tell there was a door here. What the hell? I don't see a door. Okay, there is a door frame. Why didn't he close it? Did a drone go through the door or something? Okay, this has a 3-turn cooldown. Let's see if using this triggers anything else. Doesn't seem to. Oh, I forgot to pick up this. I have no idea where this guy's going. I guess Draco has time to find out. Okay, he's coming in. Oh, Draco was going to sprint to distract this guy, wasn't he? Well, that plan's not gonna work. Fortunately, this space is safe from... This guy won't see her. So we could tuck Banks away here. Oh yeah, plus the fact that I'm planning to kill a bunch of guards means that self-evolving programming is going to go up a bit sooner than otherwise it would, and so trying to fight it is even harder. Oh, don't forget I have wings. That's actually a big help. Sort of. I think it is, actually, because I could put Banks here then, but I guess she still couldn't ambush, right? Because this guy's walking through. Unless we wanted to add 4 to the alarm level. She'd also have to switch weapons with Monster or Draco, but that's possible. Right, because she currently has the one that doesn't use power, or that uses power but doesn't pierce armor. Yeah. Oh! Hers doesn't pierce armor, which means if she ambushes, she'll only get the, this guy. Now, I don't know how much I want that, because having a dead guard right here... Yes, this guy won't notice it because it's in his peripheral blind spot. Actually, they don't even notice bodies in their peripheral, even if it's not a blind spot. But... the guard who went down this way could be coming back. And if so, not only would this be a bad place to hide, because the door is in plain sight, but like also they would see this guard. So that could be a dangerous spot for her. What about if I just put a shock trap on this door and knock all these idiots out? It eats even more power. But we know there's a lot of guards in this area. I kind of like that idea. Then we don't even necessarily have to kill them. We can just have, like, central pin one of them or something. International should steal from this guy now? Question mark? I'm not sure, actually. Obviously, like, stealing from them doesn't super matter in terms of money, but they might have a key card or a useful item. So it would still be nice to do if I can. And I'd like to get her to here. So it again seems like International might want wings this turn. What could Central do if she had wings? If she were here with 3 AP, she could open the door, but she couldn't peek. She could open the door to check for a pulse drone and let me wisp it. Could be a thought. But if I'm KOing these two, then Wisp is less exciting because they'll be downed, right? I could also just kill them. Both. Oh, I missed a secret tech you could use, by the way. If you get the alarm to escalate to alarm level 1 on your first turn before the hostile AI has spawned, it won't get to do self-evolving programming for alarm level 1. So that's kind of a funny trick you might use, I guess. You know, it's of dubious benefit, obviously, because the alarm level is its own threat, but, you know, worth considering. I think the shock trap is the most appealing idea here. let's get out of the way just in case someone happens to see it but not be in range to be KO'd by it somehow. Okay, somewhat surprisingly, we only got those two. Ah, the drone is right there. Cool. Well, oh. I was going to try and pass this to Banks when she came into the room. This will be a great use for, if I still had it, a plasma pistol, but instead, I suppose, a cooker. Seems a little wasteful. Peek. Pretty good view. Maybe someone else can come pick this up. The smoke grenade, which I think is what I want to leave behind. Actually, the cooker only has 1 ammo. I could stand here, overwatch. And then go back and get it next turn. Now someone might come back from this room, and that would make things a lot more exciting. Yeah, let's use wings as well, I think. This lets into here, which I think is fine, but Banks still wants to go that way, I believe. Central had wings, she could get here. Yeah, wings is looking great. Let's do that. So then she can start moving towards this room where we have some bodies to babysit. International can check this guy's pockets. Alright, just move. Fine. Still gets her up here, which gets her closer to a console, and we found where the pulse drone actually is. Could be worth a parasite. Probably is. Could bring Monster this way, if he's going to be useful to pin guys, maybe. And, I'm not sure what to do with Banks. I guess put her... I don't want her to be in view from anyone entering the room, right? I guess what she should do is stand here and overwatch as well. That way, if a guard comes in, hopefully Banks shoots him, and then Draco only shoots the drone. I wish you could be more specific. Actually, I could just walk here, and I could get all the way into the room and shoot him directly. I could have given Banks the hologram projector as well, but it's fine for Draco to have it, I think.
Did you hear that?
You hear something?
Oh, I forgot it's so loud. Alright, well, I found more guards. Good news. Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, I could steal the money now. I'm pretty sure I have more money than I do. So, you could argue, I might as well not take the money, and then if Banks gets it, all the better. But instead, I will argue, well, it doesn't matter how much money I get, but just in case I might need a little, let's take what I can get easily now and not forget it. Now, I don't think either of these guys can reach, but let's check. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they will notice the downed drone and may even throw a grenade. A busy turn 1, to be sure. I probably want this camera fairly soon. I could parasite it. That way I get one of the firewalls for only 2 power instead of 2 or 3. But that assumes that I'm gonna, like... If I end up wanting this next turn, then great. Parasite it. You'll be happy you did. But if you don't want it next turn, then having it consuming a parasite slot might end up costing you more power elsewhere than it saves here to just get 1 firewall out of it per turn. So how far is this guy getting? He's a Harbinger. I think he still has the normal 8 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6, 7.5. He gets to here. So conceivably, if we're very lucky, the Harbinger moves first and gets here. And then this guy can't enter the room. I don't think that's likely. I think they try to avoid situations like that. So probably this guy gets in and then, like, he's kind of a nuisance. But we can deal with him. Oh, that's right, and I can check out more subroutines, right? What's this? Terminate. Yeah. So it's a good thing. I mean, I guess... Who was the guard coming from this way? He didn't have 8 firewalls, did he? Or 8 armor? I hope not. If so, we're a bit hosed. Oh well. Maybe we can rewind in that case? Maybe not. I've run out of ways to give agents extra moves. I could have given Banks... No, she already had a stem, right? I could have given Banks the cloak. I don't know, I probably just shouldn't have put her here. I was worried about the drone noticing her, and that's why I didn't want her in this spot. But then I found a way to kill the drone anyway. So... she would have been much safer back here. Might even have had a shot at the guy who comes in and gets to here, right? Don't know if I would want that, but it could have happened. Anyway, I think we're done, right? No wisps, no pings. Well, I can't ping. No wisps, no parasites. Yeah, I think investing into here is just too speculative. I might very well not want this for quite a while. May as well peek, although should have done it with the door open. I was peeking to get a better view into this area when the door is opened, but sure, I guess I also lost my good peek on this room. I forgot I had done it. Okay.
Be sharp, this drone's been taken out.
Warning, Daemon installed.
No. Stop.
Guards now searching additional sectors. Warning.
Okay, we did get a shot on that guy. That's nice. Oh, this guy had got a new patrol path.
I think somebody's down, calling it stop.
Oh, he's just gonna shoot her, huh? Or him?
Don't let the sacrifice be in vain. Continue the mission.
What was that? Investigating area.
Yeah. Well, so I could have avoided that with...
This correlates with an increase in troop deployment in Sector 11.
by shutting the door, right? I thought it might be kind of cool to shoot him last turn, you know, on the enemy turn. But actually, it was rather dangerous. I mean, like, I was overwatching in case there was someone coming in from here, right? And it happened to also work on this guy. I wasn't sure I would have a shot, but it turns out I did. And then shooting him changed the patrols, sending this guy into the room. Now, I mean, there are still things we can do. He died pretty close to a shop. And, oh, this thing's on cooldown. I was like, oh, we could just set off another one of those. Not sure about that now. Boy, being unable to peek really hurts. It did install a new subroutine. It should be this one, I think. Oh, I don't care about that. I don't open containers. What the heck is draining all my power? Or my agent's movement? That's what I want to know. Okay, there's nothing up here except an entry into this room for some reason. I thought there would have to be something here. Because otherwise... No, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's two ways into this room, and there's a way to not have to go into this room. But there's no guarantee that there's anything useful here. Chill. Okay, this is a passive. But it's clearly been here since turn 1. So, okay, maybe the ones that are added are not necessarily in order. This is... I hate it, by the way. Okay. Actually, she could ambush instead, right? If this guy gets to her, it'll be within melee range, and this thing has plenty of charges. Costs a little power, but boy, it is pretty messy in here, huh? Now, a thing Banks could do is hack all 9. Oh, no. He has 8 firewalls, but 9 armor. So even if I hacked all his firewalls, I still couldn't kick him. But I could... Nope, couldn't kill him either. Well, it looks like Banks can't be useful in that area at this time. So let's see what's over here. And if I can't peek, I might as well just open the door, bold as brass. Okay. Found more stuff. She probably should have sprinted, actually, since it looks like I'm probably rewinding. But I didn't want to commit to that yet. Yeah, now I'm committed to rewinding. This is the guy who was up here on turn 1. He patrolled into this room, I believe. Right, he has less movement than usual, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember where he was, is the thing. If he was here, then actually he spent the full 16. And that, you know, Could be what happened. Yeah, I think he was pretty close to the door, actually. Here sounds about right. Or here, maybe? Yeah, here. He was here. Okay. This thing scans through walls, right? Yeah. So even if I shut the door, oh my god. Okay, so maybe a less murder-focused approach. Because the entire facility just went nuts. Yeah, I'd rather avoid that. And in fairness, also, I've learned almost everything there is to learn about the hostile AI now. I have learned everything, right? Except that I don't know which of these subroutines was added at alarm level 1. Oh, this one. Is this this wasn't here before, right? I started at the second one. So it might have added a power generator, actually. Well, I think as of this patch, it chooses randomly what to add, but I wouldn't think it would add a new power generator. I think it would add a random, like, reactive or proactive. So this must be... no. Yeah, this is what was added. And if I rewind, it won't be there, because I hadn't hit alarm level 2 yet. Wait, does self-evolving programming have a cooldown? Is that why there's only 2 unknowns here? Let me look that up. Evolving. It doesn't... no, it's a passive. Okay, so it's this one. But it's... yeah, it's a passive. Okay. I knew that self-evolving programming is always, like, near the end, but I didn't remember it being a passive. It feels like proactive, but I guess it's intended to have no cooldown, so okay, fine. But, okay, yeah, there definitely are 2 new ones here, right? It started with 7, it has 9 now. So we know this was added. We know chill was here to begin with, and so was self-evolving programming. I think we knew about keycard, haste, and oversight before the alarm level, but we only found out about hashed crypto after, so it might have been added later. Which is too bad, because then if I rewind, I'll get something worse. Wait, where's terminate? Wasn't that on the list? Oh, there it is, yeah. I actually have no idea which of these I already knew. I know we had haste. Well, didn't we start at the top of the list and go down? But 2 of them were added, and I don't know which 2, right? Because, like, turn 1, I obviously used nothing. I discovered no programs. Turn 2, I grabbed hash keys from here and here, checked a couple things. Oversight and haste, I think. No, I'm not sure oversight was here before. I guess I have the footage, but I don't want to have to stop the recording and rewatch it, because then I have to edit it back together. On turn 2, we were not yet at alarm level 1, right? But I did increase how much did I increase the alarm level by on turn 2, I guess is the question that I'm asking. Because it went up 1 naturally, and then I raised it by 3 by KOing these 2. So it should have been at 4, right? But the issue is that I did do some exploring with International on turn 2. Right. And it was before I let Banks get noticed here. So that was all at alarm level 1. We're now at alarm level 2. And a new thing was added, and I think it was this one. So all this other stuff that I've looked at was all there at alarm level 0, wasn't it? No, because this guy noticed a body and was KO'd at alarm level 1. And we definitely got 2 hash keys here that were at alarm level 1. So these hashed crypto and like something else, this one I think, we don't know exist. But I think terminate, chill, haste, keycard, and oversight were all there before. So I think hashed crypto might be the one that was added, and then this other thing. I should like write this down. Let me actually do that. Just in a little text editor here, so that I remember the ones I think I have. Oh, shut up. So we had oversight, no cameras. We had haste. I'm pretty sure we really had that. I don't need to write down what that does. Keycard, ignorable, but like also with a question mark. I don't know what was there. We had terminate for sure. And we had hashed crypto, which, oh, we know. Oh, right. Keycard was not the ignorable one or the question mark. And it was really there because we had it before we even opened the door into that room. So that was that was there. Haste was there. Terminate, I'm pretty sure, was there. Yes, because that I remember seeing that when I overwatched. Terminate was definitely there. Okay, hashed crypto was maybe there and is ignorable. And of course we know about chill. And we know about self-evolving programming in second last slot. Okay, fine. So I think we're about set to rewind here, but Banks could move a bit further forward to get a better look. Okay, as expected, didn't discover anything down here. Oh, you know, I could also take over this drone to get a better look at things. Oh, no, I can't because of this fucking thing. It only had one firewall. I could easily have hacked it and then hacked the drone. I guess I can still hack the drone, luckily.
Make the best of this situation, operator. We don't get
I've always wondered what happens after there's a mission where we got something that decreases the alarm level as an interactive event, and I wondered what would happen if the alarm level ticked back up. Right? Would we guard armor go up again? I bet it would. Seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Maybe it's not. It's probably just like, oh, if alarm level... I don't know, it's weird. I bet somehow it's arranged that it doesn't happen. Okay, so this is a huge room. Lots of consoles. Let's see if we can scout for any more guards. Anyone hear that? Just the guys I already knew about. Okay. Alright, so this side of the facility is a total dead end, which is really nice to know. we can focus everyone on getting through here, which is a clusterfuck. Even this room is not useful except as a place to hide. And this room just leads you into here. So... what else do we know? We know that you can come into this room, but a camera will spot you. And no guards are going to be here looking into the area on turn 2 or 3. So that's the entry plan, right? The break-in, as it were. And we can grab all these consoles as well. Okay. We don't know where we're going from here, but this way leads to a shop, so we could guess this might be a dead end, and the objective is this way. There's 2 cameras. This one, as long as you don't go that way, the camera won't see you. It's this camera that we need to get through to get into here. And from there, everything should be fairly okay? I guess one question I have is, what the heck is the Akuma drones, or the destroyers, patrol? Because we saw that he was... Oh, also of note, on turn 2, there's an Omni drone standing here staring into the room. As long as you use this for cover, you might get away with not being noticed by him. I'm not sure. But you could hack the Omni drone to scout as well. Okay. So, pretty long turn 2/3. Omni is a nasty place to be. There's my little problem for you. Okay, so we're back in the real world, and what do we actually know? Nothing. Right. But International is going to take the consoles. Oh, you know what? I maybe should have opened... No, I already had 2 power. But I guess I could have used some power before opening the door, maybe? Maybe I could have used wings? Oh well. Mistakes were made already in the post-rewind timeline. And I don't know what to use the hash keys on, exactly. Like, we could try to slow down haste, I guess. But I think we should try now, like, to take out the self-evolving programming, right? Because we have sort of a plan that doesn't involve alerting a bunch of guards. I'm still not sure what the Destroyer's patrol route is. It's kind of concerning that he was facing this way that last turn. He was like facing southeast, implying he had come from the northwest and therefore might be watching this door if I open it. Okay. We need this camera, so let's take that. Oh, yeah, don't forget there is a hacker in here just like watching the door, actually. God, my AP is so brutal. And there's a guard like right here. Or isn't he here? Actually getting into the room is tougher than it sounded. I was like, yeah, just go in here. Great, but it's hard. Were there any cameras in this room? I don't remember any. Maybe we could go in there. I think I'm gonna work on self-evolving program. I mean, I could work on chill. I hate it. I guess. Yeah, giving all my agents 3 more AP per turn would probably be worth more than turning off self-evolving programming. It's just that bad. Right? Okay, did we figure out in the other timeline where this guy was gonna go? Yes, he's coming right here. I remember now. So... Oh, I just realized something. That should have been obvious. He's not gonna take this camera back this turn. Right? I mean, it seems like he should, right? But his, Oh no, mainframe support is only one nearby device. So he was in range of both of these and randomly chose which one to buff, and he picked the power supply. But when he's choosing randomly which one to recapture, it will only be the camera, because that's the only option. He is in range at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squared. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squared. Yeah. 4 squared is 16, times 2 is 32, which is less than 6 squared, so he is in range of it. Oh, I see. This door, it looks like I see this whole room, but I don't, right? The camera only reaches those squares. So the door looks like it's closed. It looks like there's no guard here, but actually there is. I'm thinking park Draco, have Draco distract this guy to here, and then park him here, and then next turn we can sneak in and kill him. And I'm not sure what I'm doing about the Harbinger. I'm gonna lose some power here. There's not a lot I can do about it. Out of curiosity, who sees that square? It must be like central? Good work, kid. We want to make sure we redistract this guy only after doing everything else we want to do this turn, right? 7. 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So I can step to here to get out of Banks's way. And then back if I want. This square should be safe because no one's coming in from here, it turns out. And the guys who were this way can't get in. So that's where I want Banks to be. Same place she was in the last run. Except I won't need wings to do it because Draco will be out of the way. And then she can pick up her hologram. International still wants to grind out hash keys and go up here and pick up that power, even though this direction is a dead end. I think she wants that. This guy's route should be like this. So International could hide here if we don't use wings. Or maybe here is a better compromise? No, a guard's coming in here. That would be bad. Right, getting to this space. So maybe this is a spot for Central. Not now, obviously, but once Banks has moved. And we know we don't need this power supply after all. I think it was still reasonable to parasite it, because I didn't know, and it looked like this might be a useful direction to go. But this is all just a distraction. And we know we don't need to steal from this guy either. Yeah, maybe I just say forget this console. I like the power, I like the hash keys. But given that there's a guard coming into this room, there's not a lot of safe places to put International that she could like get to that and then get out, right? It's basically just where Central's standing. I guess I could do that if she had wings, right? Yeah, this is a lot of hash keys. Maybe I move Central. That seems reasonable. And then we get here. Given that I'm doing all that, well, so the one thing that I want to hack this turn is the OMNI drone, right? I want him immediately. So I think Draco gets out of the way. We calculated he has space to do this. He has 8 AP. 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Right? Works out great. So get him out of the way so Banks can pass through. Could have closed that door, but Draco can always do that if he wants to later. We definitely don't have to do it now. And this gives me vision on the drone, which, by the way, 6? Are you kidding me? Flail for 3 and then for 9? It's a good thing International's getting more power. Also, we're eating 2 demons for this? But with Leash, I really want to be able to... No, that's Central. I really want to be able to control the drones, right? This drone uplink node is a nuisance and a half. go ahead and observe this guy just so I'm more comfortable, indeed, that we can go in here. Nothing nasty, please?
Warning, demon installed.
Okay. Well, we're not going to KO the sysadmin, or the hacker, it turns out. Given that, do I still want Draco to distract him to here, or should I let him check out the drone? I don't know what's allowed here. If I stand an agent here at end of turn, Draco specifically, but I have the hacker planning to go this way, what would he do? I don't think I'm going to take that risk, but I don't know the answer, and I sort of wish I did. I think I'm just going to tuck Draco away in this room, and it's going to be a while before we can get in here, it turns out. Oh, especially because Banks is the one with the key card, so he couldn't even go anyway. Just confirm no cameras. Good, that's what I thought I remembered. And I'll actually get in cover here. I'm like 1,000% sure no one's coming in, but just in case, right? Okay, we found 4 hash keys. And it should be no problem for International to get 4 more next turn. Plus Monster can get 1. And that's 9, right? So I can shut off a passive if I want. Which passive? Oh. By the way, I moved Draco without thinking about whether I wanted him to distract the sysadmin. I guess I don't. I guess he's going to be investigating the hacker, or the OMNI drone, which I guess is fine. I'm a little bit concerned for Monster's location with the Harbinger coming into the room. It might be better to park him here. But he has so little AP, doesn't he? 4. This doesn't seem right. I guess it is right. I used wings, that's why he can move this far. Ugh. I think if there were a guard standing here, this would only be in peripheral. But it's still really dangerous. I guess Monster can KO him. Okay, anything else I need to do first before I mess with this guy? I don't think so. In case there's some demon that impacts my ability to move, I'd rather do that last. But I think everyone's done. Is there anything else I want to hack? Could parasite something fairly cheaply, but I don't want anything. I could wisp. It would be an okay wisp. I should be getting a better one next turn. Of course, that won't apply if I get locked down. You know, Incognita gets paradoxed. The Wisp will be so much better once I have the Omni drone. Yeah, let's just take it. That's Parasite. I want Flail. We've already selected this guy. That's why it says 9. Just to reassure myself, I'll do that.
Warning, demon installed.
More demons. I think this guy didn't have a demon before and he does now? I'm not sure. Maybe he did. 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems like the normal amount for a drone. Yeah. This is part of why the Wisp is better now. I think that, well, first of all, no. Let's have Monster observe these guys for now, so I can see if they'll still be on camera next turn. Well, Central definitely doesn't want to move, so I'll have her do it. He'll still be on camera. Oh, this guy should be turning around and... No? Wait a minute, what? Oh, this is a Harbinger. It's not the soldier who's in this room right now. Okay, so we should get a bonkers Wisp next turn. These guys are both going to be in frame, and so also is the soldier who walks into this room. And potentially we could get the Akuma drone in this room as, or the destroyer rather, in this room as well. Okay, that seems like pretty good value. Sadly, that's going to be like it for my hacking for now. I need some more time to rest and get more power. Kind of scary. But we're getting good scouting intel, I guess. Oof, if I do that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take out a subroutine. Right? Well, I have distributed processing. I think it should be okay. So, what do I want to do with the Omni drone? I could send it over here to get eyes on the destroyer who I know will be in this room. But if I want to, Banks can do that. So instead, I will send it forward. By the way, I have it for what? One more turn. I will send it forward to see whether I need to go this way or this way when I get into this room with real agents. Okay, these guys are doing exactly what I expected. Any cheap parasites? I think the answer is no. But International can peek here so that we catch the pulse drone as well, or the guard who enters this room. Which we know happens on turn 3. Actually, that might have only happened because of the patrol change mid-turn? Oh no. International might be in danger from a guard walking in here. Uh-oh. Well, I guess, like, we're not going to be able to move anytime soon, right? Like, we won't have enough power to go anywhere, so chill is not going to be a huge concern. So I'm going to try and take out the subroutines, which should be this one. Right? Yes. Okay. I don't have to spend hash keys on it now. I've uncovered it. I have the option to do so in the future. Okay, he went over there. Yeah, and monster...
Looking around. Must be imagining things.
Monster, monster, monster. Oh yeah, I forgot the frostbite over here. So if monster moves at all, he's going to be on this guy's noticed list. Yeah, I forgot about, like, how little monster moves. He could sprint, I guess? And, like, I don't know, get to hear and ambush the guy. We could also shoot him. Like, I don't want to do any of these things, but we could. Yeah, this guy is in sight, so... The only way we could make Wisp better would be for International to run up here and grab these hash keys and see him. 4.5, 3, 1, 2.5. So that's fine, and my recollection is there's no camera here. So we didn't have to hack it to get in before. Oh! The other thing we could do would be to move monster first, and then use International's movement to re-distract the Harbinger. One issue is we don't know where this guy is going. No, we do, right? He's on a 2-turn patrol. He just goes from here back to where he was last turn, which is like here or something. So this space will be safe. Unless this guy somehow messes with it. Oh, he has the sensors. Okay, so maybe monster comes up here.
What?
And then maybe goes here just for like extra safety? Or honestly, to get him closer to the objective. We're so slow this mission. Oh, we're about to get this camera taken back, aren't we? Right. And I'm investing everything in this stupid power supply I don't even want anymore. I have to decide where I put monster before I move International. This would be the safe spot. And also the spot that's the best forward progress, but not the best for getting back to this console next turn. I guess getting back to the console doesn't really matter because it'll be rebooting anyway, so let's go here. Now, we know this guy is very deep in the room. He went to, I'm pretty sure, right here. So I can actually sprint with International. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I want him to go to this square. I'm not sure that I do. So maybe don't sprint. 4.5, 3, 1.5 here. So as long as there's no camera here, which I'm pretty sure there isn't.
Hey, what was that?
We can get into this room. And get the hash keys off of this thing. Now, I was thinking about taking it for 4 right now. Oh, by the way, this is our best Wisp opportunity. No, I can move the drone now, a little. I thought the soldier entered... Oh, he... Maybe he only entered this room before because of the shouting? I thought he made it into this room, though. Weird. I can't send Banks this way. It's just too dangerous. With this camera coming back on and stuff. On the other hand, now would be a good time to kill this guy, I guess. If only I had enough power to do it with Banks's weapon, which I don't. Or Monster's weapon, which I do. One, two, three, four, five. So he's going to keep powering up the power supply, which is a little annoying. Actually, he might miss. He might hit the camera. Either of the two cameras in range. So I think I let him live for a turn. It's so convenient for him to be in that room, though, you know? So I can just kill him and then shut... Oh, I can't kill him. I have no attacks. Okay. Fine. So I guess we send the drone... I don't know, down here so it gets a great view of the room and no one else notices it get shut down. I found the Frost Spire as well, and the Demon Server. Right, I knew the Frost Spire was here. I could put it here. I wouldn't see anything else. I just know this is the shop and there's nothing else there, right? But it does mean there's a possibility this is the way forward. Either direction could be right. We haven't found information on that, sadly. Or, of course, one could be Monster's objective and the other could be Central's. That seems likely. God, the AI on this mission is so brutal. Chill, and all this other shit. Oh, he has extra AP. He moves so far. I don't even know where he's going in this room. Hopefully not here. It's very unlikely, right? We're just going to take one hash key. Squeeze out all the value you can get. And I guess... Oh! By moving her, I lost Wisp on the drone. Okay, but this guy's way more important. Right now we know the drone is patrolling these 3 rooms. When the alarm level changes, that'll change, but... that'll be a while. And he's going to creep up on us slowly, right? This guy will creep up on us very quickly. Okay, we also move Central to here. So when this guy comes and investigates, he sees nothing. And I guess we fire off the Wisp. Having all these guards watched over is very valuable. The super greedy play would be to go here with Banks, open the door, and peek, right? But I just can't do that. It's not... There's a guard over there. There's a camera watching the room. I just can't do it. So, Wisp. Only 5. It felt like it would be more. Now, Internationale is in danger. Does this ignore any armor, by the way? No. This has how much armor piercing? 5.
Warning.
Oh, right, I can't attack. I was thinking, you know, she could ambush, and then if this guy happens to walk by, we can take him out. But that won't happen. Fine. So what are you two gonna do? We don't even know, like, someone could be coming back into this room. I don't think they should be, because they were here on turn 1, and then not on turn 2 or on turn 3, which means they're on long patrol, so they should be coming back. But I'm confused because I thought they were here, or here-ish, in the alternate timeline, and they aren't now. So I'm a little bit worried about him. Oh, the hacker's coming up here, huh? That's actually really good news. I can just keep him distracted for another turn by sprinting with Draco. And then kill him right before it switches to alarm level 1. I mean, Banks does have a hologram projector. Somehow we could try to, like, make this room a little bit more hospitable with it, but I don't think it would work. So I think we have to send Banks back into the entry room. And all this has me thinking, like, should I actually be going for chill instead? It's just so nasty. I can't do anything. I think I should. I mean, we're making a little progress in terms of being able to move. But we're actually, like, having to run back into the entry room because of how bad all my movement options are. I'm gonna go back here and leave the door open because we do have to pay for opening doors. It's on cooldown for a bit, but I'm planning to come back through here anyway, right? The open door is not hurting me. It's so instinctual. I was almost like, oh, I'll just grab the I'll shut the door while I'm here. My finger just went to the button that does that. Well, okay. I mean, I guess I should put this on the floor so someone else can grab it as they go by. But obviously Banks doesn't want it. I'd like to lure him up here away from everybody else's ears, just in case. So, parasite the camera to take it back for 1 power? I'm not sure I can afford it. You know, with distributed processing, I think I can. Because I'm planning to spend 4 power soon on taking out a passive. And I also need to spend 2 on a power uplink fairly soon. But I think I can squeeze in 1 more. And I would like to be able to get Banks to go through the room next turn, if possible. Although, to where? She can't leave. There's nowhere to go. These rooms are all watched over by cameras that I can't take care of either. Yeah, maybe I can actually just wait until this is free. Oh, no, you know what? I should parasite, like, the demon server. I actually do want this quickly. I can't get it quickly enough, to stop it from installing one demon? Wait a minute. What about the Frostspire? Is Draco in a bad spot for that? How far can it reach? 9 tiles or something? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sucka, I'm safe. Okay. Because if he is in range of this, it'll chill him and he won't be able to sprint, which we wanted in order to distract the hacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he won't be able to reach the camera. Okay, I think we work on the demon server. It's going to get to install one demon, which I don't like. And we're still not going to be able to make any forward progress, which I also don't like. But we can at least work on the devices that are stopping us from making forward progress. For example, this camera. But I don't think I can afford that right now. I'm still not sure which passive I'm taking out. Like this one... Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to park our agents and dodge the guards for a while. When they do the patrol change, it'll be dangerous to explore anyway. And so I'll just use that time to accumulate more hash keys. Not many more. And more power to finally go explore the rest of the facility. And at that time, I'll consider deleting Chill. But for now, just stop making things worse, please. Is my plan. Alright. I think we can end the turn here, right? Everyone's safe. Do a little check-in. Draco can move, but he doesn't want to. I don't know where we're going to track the hacker to next turn. I guess here is pretty good. Yeah. Yep, everyone looks safe. Don't want to hack anything. Don't want to use any hash keys. So I guess we're done. What? The Harbinger turned around. It must have pinpoint. Or something? And this guy came down.
Target finish what we came to do.
Investigating.
Was that even possible? I mean, I guess. Oh, they have haste. I forgot about haste. What a weird way to go. I mean, Draco, of all things, like, he could have been here. But it didn't even occur to me a guard could make it that far.
The human brain is a tragically flawed biological machine. It has just enough intelligence to convince itself of its own importance. Its capacity for self-absorption is matched only by...
Because he was, like, right here, wasn't he? I don't know how I saw this square, but apparently I did. Yeah, I guess a peek from here does it. You see straight there, okay. He was here. 3, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? I guess it adds up. Haste is plus like 4. And he has sprint pads, of course. But I don't know why he was going there. Like, it's early enough in the mission. I don't think his... What the hell? There's an investigation point on International too? Well, that makes sense. His his detectors must have gone off at the beginning of this turn. But I don't know what made this guy turn around. Because that was before the patrol change. Really weird. Maybe salvageable, but very weird. Maybe I should have brought some med gel. I'd like it now. But everything else is also amazing, right? It's the balancing act. Could have brought... Well, I didn't have any med gel to bring, so... But I could have, like, not left some behind on the last mission or whatever. The Harbinger must have gotten to here. Oh! It's that one that sends guards to investigate the objective room. It sent the Harbinger. Okay. This is actually informative, because now I know the objective room is here. And the objective room should be Monster's room, right? So that tells me something. This is still upsetting. International doesn't have any lethal weapons, huh? I wish she had Draco's cooker and she could just shoot this guy in the head. And then, you know, we can recharge with this. Nah, she doesn't have an attack now anyway, but she could next turn. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I had this great plan, and then this idiot comes all the way from here to here. I guess that must just be his patrol, and he's like empowered to execute it extremely well by his sprint pads and his and the haste. Put central here. Yeah, I guess it works. Start getting her towards the area where all the objectives are. I don't know what to do about Draco. And now, by the way, there's a new program on the loose, subroutine. I could still take out Chill if I wanted instead of self-evolving programming. I'm not going to have enough power to take out both by the next alarm level, though. I think it's still right to take out self-evolving programming. Just wanted to make sure the drone wasn't going to come into this room. I'm taking the full 4 here. Am I? I mean, Obviously, I don't have to overflow, right? I can spend some hash keys and then gain some. That's not the problem. The problem is, if we're not going to be able to go anywhere for a while, maybe I want to grind out more hash keys here. But it's going to be hard to do that. And I really want International to get further forward. I think I'm just going to take this out. A turn too late. The least of my problems, though. Let's just confirm no funny business in here. This guy's back. He's got a new patrol, though, and it's taking him that way. Banks should be able to hang out on this square. And then if we ever get enough power to take this thing out, which is basically impossible, then we could walk her into the room. But I think we just need to, like, hang out and recharge, I guess. This is pretty unpleasant. We don't have this guy tagged, but we know he's going here because he smelled International. So yeah, I think put central here. Well, that's not even any further forward, really. It's closer to this door, but it's not closer to good cover. I'm just gonna leave her here. What a mess. Oh no. The hacker noticed that. He got close enough to this thing to take it.
Must be jumping thing. Investigating area.
Because he heard all the shouting and the shooting.
Looking around.
This is so horrible. Shouldn't this guy be coming to check me out? Didn't he smell International again?
They know what they are not.
I don't know even where to put everyone. I mean, someone can maybe go here, but maybe not. I guess this is the spot for International. It's close to his console and far from the baddies. Okay, he doesn't have direct line of sight to me. I only see him because of a peek, so he won't be pulse scanning this square, although it doesn't matter because I have to move anyway. Look at this guy go. Did he make it to here? Okay, sure. He might not. He might be overlapping with another guard like the pulse drone or something. Maybe there's no way he makes it to here, right? That's where the pulse drone's going? I think that's where the pulse drone's going. All right, he probably only makes it to like here or something. I know he has extra firewalls and he has haste, but he can't go to here. That's just unthinkable. Alright, well, the good news is there's, like, nothing I can do, dude. I could parasite something. This camera? I guess.
What was that?
You scanned... Really? Your scanner notices agent bodies even? Yeah, he only got like this far. And this guy, for some reason, is coming in here instead of going where he said he was going to, even though I don't think anyone shouted at him. Alright, I think we gotta get Banks to here.
Hey, what was that?
Sadly, I think I never used her kick indoors ability. I guess I could use wings to get her to here if I wanted. I don't know that I have that kind of power. In fact, I know that I don't. So it's going to have to be here. And just scoot the other agents progressively forward, making tiny bits of progress at a time under the oppressive regime of chill. Which, honestly, might be the next thing I take out. It's so expensive, but I'm about to start gaining power more quickly. Hash keys... not so much, but maybe Banks? I don't know. I'm gonna spend hash keys on other stuff. What's this one? Haste. Okay. Don't mind finding that. What was under haste in my little notes? So... haste was third on the list. So the new one that was added must be here, and like this one is oversight, and then terminate. No, key card, then terminate, and this is chill. I think. Well, I know that one's chill. I'm not sure about the other stuff. I don't think we're getting out of this one alive.
I'm investigating.
I don't know. I mean, we lost Draco, which is whatever. But it's really hard to do anything.
Looking around.
And there's alerted guards running around who I don't have the facilities to deal with.
Investigating area.
I guess if I could take them out fast enough before they spread to the rest of the facility. Oh, so much for that. Well, he didn't actually tell anybody for some reason.
Why do we have to do these things?
My lethal weapon is in the other room. This is lethal, but requires too much power. Obviously, I could, like, shoot some dudes. But if I can't manage to move the bodies, then that won't help. don't know how I can stop this guy from seeing the door. Can I get to here? 3, 4.5, 5.5, 7. I could do that with wings. So having him here, he'd be looking at the door. That's why I want him like far back. From this square, I don't think he can see out the door. He'll notice it, but it won't be in his direct vision. Or one of my other agents could do something about this. Banks could shoot this guy. That would raise the alarm, so they wouldn't have. I couldn't kill them with, or I couldn't shoot them or hurt them with like monster's melee weapon. But Internationale could use her dart, for example, or we have some flashbangs that would work. What's the radius on those? Could I toss one here? 3 tiles, so this actually should work. It should take out these 3 guards. Raises the alarm level a lot, obviously. It doesn't even really help me explore that much, because like I can't hide all the bodies, and these guys are gonna come in and notice, right? And that's going to alert everybody. This mission takes forever. I'm like, if I weren't doing this on video, I think I would just quit by now. I'd be like, this sucks. I'm not having that much fun getting through it. And I don't see myself getting to the end. It's an unsatisfying ending. But, like, I could play less carefully and just like be like, oh no, I got unlucky and died. But that's not really what I do. I don't know. I can't trick you guys into like letting me rage quit. I don't know what to even do to try to have some plan of getting to the objective and winning. I can't move. I can't do anything. The guards are alert and everywhere. I can't hack things. And it's only turn 7. Like, I guess a grenade here? Actually, I don't even know where... Yeah, this guy is here. I do know he's there. It wouldn't give me the vision otherwise, right? Like, this guy is not still here, and so I can't tab over him to see his vision. He got over here somewhere, I think. So, like, I could knock out these 3 guys. And maybe shoot this guy with something, somehow? Maybe Internationale's piercing dart could do it? Or Banks could do it? it's not really clear like how that would be productive. Like, I mean, basically, I think if I did that, the plan would have to be just like run to the objectives. Don't worry about being seen by guards or by cameras, because you just don't have the power to hack them, which is true. Yeah, I mean, there's cameras here, there's camera here. Well, maybe I could just be seen by this camera. Maybe that's okay. Oh, but there's a guard right here who's like walking, who would turn around and, I mean, not this turn, but who would very shortly thereafter come down and shoot me, right? And I've just realized, even if I could... Oh, no, that's not true. The sysadmin is, or the hacker is coming to this square. And I thought that I could just hide here. But no, he's actually investigating here, so this would be dangerous. But if I could get him up here or something, then maybe I could hide there. I don't even know what guard this is. It must be another human. We found the destroyer and the pulse drone and the OMNI drone. And everyone else I tagged was human. So I'm not sure who that is. I mean, Banks can go out of this room this turn if she doesn't mind getting spotted by the camera, but she can't get very far, and she does mind getting spotted by the camera. Well, I don't know, maybe we could shoot this guy? Problem is, like, you have enough AP to come in here. Alright, you got me, Wazoo. There's no way to win anymore. I quit.
Team eliminated. All assets compromised.
I'm gonna go get on with my life and have a good time instead of doing this anymore. Oh well, it was a fun playthrough. The end was a bit unfortunate, but it would have been way more unfortunate to just like grind through 2.5 more hours of like trying to somehow survive there. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.